They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Nevada's offense will start this game off. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as an... as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a...
Turning it on! They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Wolfpack, after that big run, might want to see if that just works again. Quick completion on the out route.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Completes it in the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. And they moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Nevada comes to the line on first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So San Diego State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Canty. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. The short hands. It's out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aztecs are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Aztecs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go with a direct snap. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. The Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to slam it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good...
Max going for the goal line. And he will score! Touchdown, San Diego State!
And I think he does a really good job here, dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Nevada! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Got him downfield. There he goes to the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10, 1st and goal from the 8. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. and that one was way too far for anybody to catch. Except ticket hold.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Works the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. from the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Gentry. Got a man. At the 45 on his way. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Look out, he's got room. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Coming out with it, it's Horn. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Finding an escape route. There he goes. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Steps away to find some room. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Horn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's out. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Aztecs have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Got the first touchdown himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. He gets a block. Special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Canty. Turning it on! And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
On the double.
And the Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal.
Here we go. And go.
From the gun. It's complete to the left. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Aztecs! Quick strike through the air for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Connection to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nevada! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
San Diego State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The sweet feet buy a little time. Grab near the marker, it's Pryor. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's the handoff. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to keep it in the air. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, San Diego State!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes